Hi, in this new video I will review one of the fountain pens I've recently purchased on AliExpress, and it's something, this pen is something new to me. I mean, the design is well known because Jinhao uses the same kind of body, even though it's not Jinhao. I have no idea what the brand name is because it wasn't mentioned in the offer. But I have chosen this because I've never had anything like this before when it comes to the nib, which is probably not the nib, I don't even know how to call it. But we know this kind of writing system from gel pens. It is fed with ink, and I'm gonna fill it in and give you a sample writing. And I'm really curious about this. I'm using the Chinese Hero ink black, which is inexpensive but it's really nice. Looks like this. Has the Chinese letters on the top, which is black and red, where I really like, as you can tell, I really like the contrast between red and black. So let's try it. I need one more thing, which is tissue, and let's see what it does. So it needs to go, it is up and this is down. So I'm putting like the whole nib up to the section, up to the grip. Let's see if it fills in. Not really. So I don't know how I can do this. Oh, it just gave me something like that. Let's try it again. I don't know how deep I should put that pen into the ink. It feels it. Okay, now it is filled like that. All right. It's a bummer actually to put that pen so deeply into the ink bottle. I'm trying to figure out if it takes the ink through these cuts, or if there's something more to this. There is a little hole here. I don't know if you could see it. There's a little hole here, so maybe it fits the whole system through here. Well, anyway, now the writing sample. This is EF. They call it a needle nib. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Oh my goodness, it's really nice. It's really nice. Let me zoom it a little bit more. This is the maximum zoom I can get, so maybe this will help. Sorry for the shaky stuff. Okay, there we go. So that's the nib. It's EF, and this is no name pen from I'm not affiliated with, and this is EF needle nib. Black ink, Black Hero ink. When it comes to writing experience, you can write fast. I'm a fast writer, but it feels scratchy, and maybe you can even hear it. However, the nib or the bowl is very smooth, or smooth, maybe not very, but smooth. And you can write or draw in every direction you want. There is no reverse part to present here in comparison with regular fountain pens with a nib, because, well, it doesn't have any reverse. So let's see the wetness. Not much, not much at all. But it's a part of the ink. It's here also. It's not really that wet, and yeah, it's really cool. I really like it. I'm glad oh, sorry for that. I'm really happy I got it, this one, because it's something else. Something else. It may be actually good to draw or write with this pen on a thicker paper, because usually when you have an EF nib, it's so delicate that you just need to use some very smooth papers. But in this case, this is also EF line, which is like something like 0.38 millimeters. But it feels like you can do much more with this kind of nib, which is more technical. And also, which is good because you can use this pen for drawing with the use of a liner, which is kind of difficult to do that with a regular fountain pen, because it leaves a lot of ink while doing this. Right, that's at least that's my experience. And kind of when you remove the ruler, sorry, when you remove the ruler, it leaves the kind of, you know, wet marks. But I believe with this one, let me get actually a ruler. When it comes to this one, it's probably good to use it. Yeah, it's really cool for doing the kind of technical illustrations. Making illustrations, sorry, it's not my first language. Yeah, so it's really cool. I do recommend, if you want something different than a regular fountain pen, but it's still fed with the ink like I showed you, then this may be a good idea. It may be comfortable for drawing as well. Let's try a tree. A little tree, because it's my favorite thing to draw. I was born in a house around a garden, with a surrounding garden, and I kind of had a look at trees most often. Yeah, and it's really nice for drawing as well. It could have been thinner, I believe, but it's good as it is. I mean, I'm talking about the nib, not the body. The tip of the nib could have been a little bit thinner. I believe it would be still possible to create that. Yeah, but it's so far it's really nice. I'm gonna use it for drawing probably more often than most of the fountain pens I have, except with a few exceptions, just for the pleasure of using them. But this one, yeah, I could recommend that for drawing as well. So there is a little window here. You can see how much ink you already used, but I never actually check this out until I feel it's empty. And the cartridge is with that. This is a big old hole cartridge, because they come in different sizes, usually between 2.5, and this one is something like, let me measure this right now, something like 3.5 or 3.2, probably 3.2 better. And so if you want to use ink cartridges, they have to match the whole size, the entire the size as well. Yeah, so this is a really nice pen. I'm really glad I got it. And if you want to have it, you're gonna check out some sellers on AliExpress, so you could have it too. Thank you for watching. Cheers.